This is a defining moment. History is being written. Our economy is threatened. We all understand that the heart of this matter is a housing crisis compounded by a fiscal crisis, compounded by an energy crisis, all of them closing in on the country at this moment. All of us understand the anger of our constituents and our own anger. I must say, as I have been part of this effort over this last week, my own anger level has risen as I have heard descriptions of the extraordinary, risky, reckless behavior of people all throughout the chain that have helped create this crisis. We will hold them to account. Already the FBI has launched 4 investigations. People will be criminally charged, I believe, before this is over.
This may have started on Wall Street, but this is way beyond Wall Street now. This threatens Main Street in every city and town, and that's why I believe this package is necessary, it's important. This is the only plan that is going to come to a vote and is going to have a prospect of making a difference. Now, we could wring our hands and say, well, I'd just as soon roll the dice. That's a mighty risky bet to place. Well, what we're already seeing is a locking up of credit. I have talked to bankers in North Dakota, the head of the Bank of North Dakota, other leaders of lending institutions in our state. They say they already see the effect of the overnight rate on banks doubling in just one day. That is what fundamentally threatens the ability of business to do business. That means businesses will have to start laying off people. That means that the economic crisis might only deepen. And we can see for ourselves one major institution after another has failed in the last 60 days. More are failing as we speak. And the question is, do we take steps to try to contain this contagion, or do we let it just burn itself out? I want to make very clear, none of us know if this will be enough. We may have to do even more. But those who have the best information, the Chairman of the Federal Reserve, the Secretary of the Treasury, have told us that this package is absolutely essential to prevent a melting down of our economy. I am outraged that we are in this situation. But the ability to go after those, that will come later. I am asking today for a criminal investigation into those who are guilty of wrongdoing. Some of those people, I believe, will go to jail. But right now, we have got to deal with the patient that is on the operating table. We have got to take action. We've got to do it now.
If we fail to act, unemployment could rise to 8 to 9% in the next 6 months. What would that mean? That would mean between 3 and 4 million Americans would lose their jobs in the next 6 months. We have dramatically changed this package. Taxpayers receive an equity stake, so they have a potential profit when markets recover. Funding is released in 3 installments, not just one lump sum, allowing for additional congressional oversight. And an oversight board has been created to ensure that the Treasury's actions protect taxpayers and are in the nation's economic interest. No golden parachutes are allowed. Executive compensation is capped. And in addition, FDI insurance is raised from $100,000 an account to $250,000 an account.